I decided to move here. But I always kid around because they always say, well, why'd you move here? A little more advanced, but I always tell them, oh, because I couldn't get Jim Beam and Parliament cigarettes, 10 high, and you know, you had to ring the cheap 10 high on Molokai. And I always kid them around. They had Parliament cigarettes and, you know, Jim Beam over here, so I came here. So, bartended over here. I mean, you had to take what you could, you know. Bartended, and I was married to Leon, and then we got involved with the canoe, and that brought me into focus, into the culture, was really the canoe. And then in 1980, after the 80 trip, Gordon Pianaya was my captain, and I really adore that family, especially him too. And he hired me just to go fool around, and yet I have a lot of work, you know, for the canoe to do, create this, create that. And he goes, "Come on, we're going to eat lunch." I said, "Excuse me." So anyway, I worked there for a while, and then I got on to the 80 trip. But Leon was always with the canoe, you know. And I got on in the 80 trip. I qualified. He got on to the 78 and the swamping one. And then we found out it was political, you know, all this political stuff. Then on the 80 trip, we had to take a Briggs-Myers test in Hawaii. And someone said, yeah, see if you're compatible, yeah. Oh, God. This is the trip. This is the arrival in Tahiti, okay? That's the arrival. The second arrival, when we arrived, they didn't make it a holiday because they were afraid of the people, you know, rebelling. Okay, look. Who is this? Who is this? That's Billy Richards.
Oh, wow.
He had just come out of Nam. He was still the soldier. But look at the attitude and the results of all of it. And he was arguing with them, arguing with the crew, with the people who were running the canoe. See, and this is a National Geographic, is October 1976. But that was him. You look at him today, hello. And this is Maupiailug, and this is Hoku, the dog, who was unhappy. This dog never wanted to be on that canoe. And then to think that he had to come back on the canoe, and finally they took him back to Tahiti. But this whole book here is look at that. Look at that. Feeding the chicken, taking care of the pig. Look at them all masked up on that. So you know, they were the guinea pigs. And look at this, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful, yeah. So these I collect all. These are the two, and this one here is a follow-up in 1976. This is April. And this is October 76. So this is the results, okay? And then this is the beginning. Shows, you know, Sam catching the fish, and he was on our leg. The different sail in the beginning, the sails were redone. The beginning of the canoe, launching, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And then the swamping, the first swamping to Kauai. But all of this is human error. Anything that happens to the canoe or anything else is really human error. 1976, 76 one, 76. Human error. I don't want to say what and who. But that's what happens. So today, you know, you have a group of different people, but I believe that it's a good background for young people today, is to have that background of the ocean, the knowledge of the ocean, but also the importance of being on that canoe. Because it grew when it was conceived. It caused a dissension before they even left, where you could see dissension while they were on land and they weren't even on the water sailing. And I think what it was suddenly the revival of a culture that it was dormant for years, and all of a sudden the Hawaiian going, yeah, you know, I mean, you know what I mean? They're going, wow. So you needed, they better not be watching this, but they needed some guinea pigs, I guess.